So put one piece of rebar in over here near the one that's supporting behind the where the concrete sticks out. A little more difficult to get that one in. Also only have one support on this side.
It's going to run long.
Okay, last one's got to be precise.
So you can pull all your string line and everything else out of the way. You good, Brian? Let me. So I usually start just behind the side here, like here.
Caught, Joe. There you go.
Right about. Let's see how good I am, because I'm on video. And I've got to run it just a hair long, like yay. Now he can fit his board in there. Almost like we've done this before.
Like how many times? Hundreds?
100 and something today, or this year.
Really?
Yeah, we did 129 last year.
That's great.
We're the biggest in North America as far as installers. But now you can screw this corner. Now it's liner time. I always check the yard for sticks or anything that's
Okay.
puncture. Pretty tough stuff. It's kind of a rubberized. It's a polyethylene. So if something punctures through it, it will actually seal around it.
Okay.
But if it comes back, that's when you get your hole. So now when we lay this thing out, you want to make absolute sure water is going to flow down to this backside first. So you want your liner tucked nice and evenly, but any excess you want at the top, because if you get any slippage and it wants to pull away from the boards, you want to have enough excess at the top, which is your last area to fill, so you have room for that liner to slide and adjust to once it fills.
Okay.
You may want to get the hose.
Okay.
Because we're going to roll this thing out and be ready. And
So in that back corner over here, if I didn't get this one, you have to make sure that it goes just to the outside, and the last one and measures precisely and flush. It can stick out beyond, but it has to be, the line coming down has to be such that the board abuts what is already there going the other way. So putting in that black bracket has to be such that it's 3/4 of an inch from where the first board edges start.
I'll leave just enough on the backside here, like at the top of the bracket will be our measurement. And we'll kind of tuck the rest in. You can use these seams as kind of your alignment.
Gotcha. So you want to tuck the liner down as far as you can against the edge all the way around.
Now this is disposable tarp, so every year you can buy a new one. It's $80 every year.
Okay.
Don't feel bad cutting this up in the springtime. I cut it in half, let it drain, and then just fold it up. It is a number 4, I believe, recycling, so it's green, so it will be accepted for recycling.
Okay. It is recyclable, and every year you cut it up and get rid of it. It goes in the green recycling container. It's $80 to replace each year.
Got water! Let's fill it. All right, we can crank the hose on.
So just to make sure I understand, like laying this out, does it matter how much drapes over on either side, or is it all about the same?
Here's what I would do. We left a little extra to have up on the top in case it slips down. So what I used as my measurement was the top of this bracket. So if you look down, it should roughly follow the top of the bracket. Now your yard is about 10 inches lower here than it is up there. So you can see how you gain a little bit of liner.
Yep.
It's because of the grading.
Okay. And then the other side about the same thing? Or you have
you'll
a
have
little bit more?
up top.
Okay.
And what happens is the water is going to fill up here. You just want to pull that liner. You want to have enough liner up top to adjust to. So you
Okay.
can see we should have at least a foot, if not more. And you got
So you want to try to get it down as much as you can, but you can have some stuff, some wrinkles and all that. It's gonna, the water's gonna take care of it.
Once the water flows, it's going to tuck that and pull it tight.
Gotcha.
And I'll show you as soon as you get this thing cranked. And you never want to take the hose and go like that. That metal tip.
Yeah. Okay.
Just set her in the corner. Now, we don't have a windy day, so we're just going to start filling right here.
Okay.
But normally, if it's a little windy, I would put the hose up on the top up there, so let the water flow. The water wave holds your liner down, so it doesn't parachute. Don't do it on a windy day. Wait.
Okay.
You'll say words you haven't said in many years. It's early March. First part of March, you're still going to have an ice cube, and it's going to start melting. I would poke a hole in this corner, a tiny little, like a pencil hole, and let it slowly drip. The yard will absorb it. And as the ice cube melts, say over a week or two, it's going to slowly melt and drain versus letting this whole thing go first and then draining, 3,000 to 4,000 gallons.
Gotcha.
Let it melt. It's just like snow melt or rain. It won't flood out your neighbors. It won't.
Okay. Just a tiny little like pencil hole.
Yep.
Sort of thing.
That's all you need. Just a dot.
So remember to keep some liner all the way around a little bit loose so that when the water comes down it doesn't pull the liner away from the board. So all the way around it sort of bows in a little bit.
Got a little rain to fill it too. Yeah, a little help.
And then in March, you poke a hole in the corner, the lower corner, to let it drain slowly
What's that?
by itself.
Perfect timing.